Hello everyone, it's DC the Analyst, back to you with another video. Um, I know it's late, but I'm back. What a masterpiece of a game. Absolute cinema. Probably the best game this season, if you're asking me. This was such a good game. Alabama got off to a tremendous start. They got up to a 28 to nothing lead. I was watching this game. I was like, it's over with. But somehow, Alabama's defense kind of fell apart in the second half a little bit. Um, and they got it, and Georgia was able to get the lead back. Was able to get the lead, 34 to 33, with like 2:31 left. And I was saying, Georgia. I don't know. They may have a chance. And then Ryan Williams is an absolute dog. He's an absolute dog. Um, Goes out there and makes probably the best catch of the season um, on that Georgia defense. But yeah, I mean, Jalen Milroe for Alabama just ran all over them. He had over, I think, probably like over 500 total yards and four touchdowns. Um, as of right now, he is my Heisman favorite. It's probably Milroe, Cam Ward, and Shador. Those are probably my top three. But Alabama are now number one in the country. They're 4-0. They're undefeated. They look like they're the best team in the SEC right now. As for Georgia, um, their kryptonite seems to be Alabama. No matter if it's regular season, SEC championship, they've only beaten Alabama once out of six times, I believe, since Kirby Smart got to Georgia. Now, Carson Beck threw three interceptions, but you also see threw 439 yards and three touchdowns. But a lot of those yards were, I guess you could say, empty yards, but Georgia led. So they came back into the game, but he threw two interceptions. One of those was a pick six. And it's starting to make people think, is Carson Beck like Brock Purdy? I've heard that a lot. And I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, but I'm going to say yes. No, mainly because they don't. I mean, I'll say yes. If you put any average quarterback into this system, they'll do good. They'll look really good. Has Carson Beck done anything to really impress me? Not really. I mean, obviously Georgia was probably the best team last year, in my opinion. Alabama just got them at a really bad time, and I'll say this: Georgia was supposed to be the new Alabama, and Alabama was becoming the old Georgia. But a lot of people believe that Alabama wouldn't even win seven games. They're going to win probably all their games, all their remaining games. Even as an LSU fan, they're gonna get clapped. I'm just putting it out there. It's not even gonna be close. So hopefully my prediction seals there. But Ryan Williams had 6 for 177, a touchdown. Milroe had 16 carries, 117 and two tutties. ETN had 55 yards and a TD to get the Bulldogs on the board. And obviously, Arian Smith was the receiving leader for Georgia. That's kind of surprising because I thought it was Dylan Bell. Let's see what he finished with. Let's just see what he finished with. I didn't check it, so let's see. He had 5 for 100, so he had a pretty solid game. He was getting a lot of big time catches, but Jalen Milroe, I call him Lamar Jackson 2.0, but this guy, he's a real deal, and I think Coach Kalen DeBoer has put him in the right position to succeed, and obviously Alabama is riding high. They're very happy. They just beat the number 2 team in the country in the back-to-back national championships 2 years ago, and they can just say they beat Georgia because that's probably one of their biggest rivals in the 2020 so far. But yeah. As for the rest of the season, Georgia, they got Missouri probably. I believe. Let me just see their schedule real quick. See who they got. See what they'll have to deal with. They got Auburn, Mississippi State, Texas. That's going to be the game of the year right there. That's going to determine who gets into the SEC championship and who doesn't. That's going to be a really good game. And also, Texas has Quinn Ewers coming back, so that should really help. Um, they got Florida, they got Ole Miss, and Tennessee. They're splitting one of those. After they lost this game, they're splitting one of those. They're splitting one of those games. Tennessee is sneaky good, but overall, Alabama is the best team in the country right now. I think even better than Texas. So they should be very, very satisfied with this win here. But all right, guys, I just wanted to come on here and uh, give you my thoughts of this past Saturday's game against Alabama and Georgia. What a game of the year, and hopefully I'll get some videos out over the break, for sure, more consistently. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this video, and go on, like and subscribe. Put any comments down below of any video suggestions you might have, and I'll see if I can get to them. Never know. But peace, guys.